The plot of this emotional story is inspired by a true story of Chris Gardner, a San Francisco salesman struggling to create a better life for him and his 5-year-old son. Even though Chris eventually lands a job as an intern at a stockbroker training program, the position pays no money. Evicted from their apartment, Chris and his son must live in shelters and endure many hardships. The genre of this film is a hybrid, creating a biographical drama. We picked this hybrid genre because the film is based off of Chris Gardner, a non-fiction person who has many serious events take place during his life. All three of these themes are shown by Chris Gardner's determination to work hard to build a better lifestyle for his son. Chris never lets anyone tell him that he cannot succeed in life. Two examples of symbolism that stood out in the film were the Y in happiness and the machine that Chris always carried around with him. The Y in happiness represents the scene where Chris brings his son to daycare, where there is graffiti spelling happiness with a Y. Chris is angry that happiness was spelled wrong, but finally came to realize that it doesn't matter how you spell happiness as long as you are happy. The machine Chris always carried was called a bone density scanner that he invested his life savings into. This machine represents Chris's determination to sell all these machines and build a better lifestyle for his son. The lighting in this film is a lot brighter when Chris Gardner is with his son compared to when he is alone. When he is with his son, you can notice that these scenes are a lot brighter and happier compared to when Chris is alone, thinking about serious problems he may face. You can also see that Chris and his son are wearing bland colors compared to other people in suits. Not until or close to the end do you see Chris also wearing more color. Color plays a big role in social class.
Not even me. All right?
Alright.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period. Let's go.
The camera shots were very significant in the film. They portrayed the raw and intimate emotions in the characters. These specific shots help the audience focus on important details so they can understand how the characters feel. The close-up shot in this clip shows how deep and emotional Chris felt when speaking to his son. The camera angle is a low angle, so it is shot as if Chris was looking down at the camera and if the audience is his son and was being taught a lesson. Some scenes where the father and son are together are shot very sharp and the background is out of focus. This was probably chosen to emphasize the interaction between the two. This creates a dramatic effect for the audience. The film also features various camera movements. These movements mainly consist of pan movements that seem to be aimed at keeping the characters within the frame. Sounds were correctly used in the movie in order to keep the audience absorbed into the main theme. It was also used to enhance a certain aspect of the movie. Since the film is a drama film, the background music played throughout the movie contributed greatly in creating a drama mood for the viewers. There are various songs performed in the movie to reflect the situation in particular scenes. For example, there were sad background music playing from a piano, which reflected the sadness portrayed in the first scene. The soundtrack of this film contained various different songs and genres of music. The music enhanced the characters' movement throughout the film. The music tied together the entire film, bringing the audience to feel real emotion towards Chris and his son. This helped the audience relate to the movie. Adding music to certain parts of the movie, such as scenes with the father and son, really helped connect the audience to the characters.
make a list.
Oh, what do you mean, for your birthday gifts?
Yeah.
Well, you know you're only getting a couple of things, right?
Yeah, I know. Just to look at, study, so I can choose better.
Okay, well, that's smart. Yeah, make a list.
Various editing styles are used in the movie. For example, in the first scene, the transitions used to indicate in and out of shots are straight cuts. The shots are created by quick cut sequences that are similar to those used in action movies. Most cuts are on a linear with the dialogues and actions, and the characters stay in the frame for most of the part of the film. Cuts are done for the dialogue of different characters, mainly for the father and son. Will Smith did a very good job acting in the movie. His dialogue and his acting portrayed a hard-working man struggling to provide for his only son. He nailed the hard-working man who never gave up and the good father who ultimately showed his son that he can do anything he puts his mind to. An example would be the scene where Chris and his son were playing basketball, and the son wanted to become a pro basketball player. Chris told his son that he should never give up and never let anyone tell him that he cannot do what he puts his
Wear a shirt today. You know, being the last day and all.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. But, wear one tomorrow, though, okay? Because tomorrow's going to be your first day. If you'd like to work here as a broker. Would you like that, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Good. We couldn't be happier. So, welcome. Was it as easy as it looked?
No, sir. No, sir, it wasn't.
Good luck, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Oh, Chris. I almost forgot.